we have both teams preparing for the other team's playstyle, so we are now in the reverse here.
Before this season. After all, when they made their long run at the Lima Major, Avery, they went through the lower bracket. When they went to ESL 1 Berlin, they lost to the Western European teams in their group and ended up a lot of damage here with this combination. Flame back,
potential here.
Axe's long range, not quite enough to get the kill, but Ollie's gonna sneak in from behind, gets the tombstone out, but Kaori's already dead.
Come get healed.
They're gonna go for the tombstone kill too. Ollie actually really wants that one. And he'll have it, but maybe giving up his life for it. We'll see. The TP's going to come in. TA2000's a little bit too low to go for that moment. He's turning around, go for Q. Axe is coming in. TA2000's a little bit low, and Ollie's heal has now run out. It's going to be a close call between them, but the kisses. Oh, the kisses coming in, and they're going to nail both of them just enough. It's Jabz who claims both, though, with the axes.
That was very close to getting turned around for Quest with the Lion Teleport. Mikoto in the right place at the right time, putting that ultimate to use. And now they're continuing to press the tower. Kaori just comes back in.
Yeah, I mean, he TP'd in towards the end of that engagement, which means he's not going to have a TP back out.
Provide a lot of skin and a lot of damage. But it's this Beastmaster who ultimately is going to have to deal with the Phantom Lancer in the fights and kind of provide the extra oomph of damage to get you into
is under attack.
So I believe in that matchup a little bit more. Kisses coming off the Centaur stomp.
Go for kill onto the Snapfire. They really need this one. OmaR's going to put him down. Gets the finger off, and that gets the kill. And they can't really turn around on a Primal Beast. They're out of damage, and the Axes failed to get the kill on Kaori. Are making a break for the Power Rune. Jabz does get it ahead of him. Meanwhile, Malik is in a bit of trouble. No, he's not. He TP's away after a vacuum down the cliff on the Lifestealer. Very smart play.
And they're back in again. This is where the Primal's heating up. Man, those recovery stacks, if you have Aurora or Lasso ready on that spot.
12-minute Power Rune. They're going to go for the kill on Kaori, but it's not a fast kill, and the Primal Beast will have his say. Trying to trample all over Ollie. They'll have enough damage for it. Kaori, he might just die with the axes. Raindrop, the kids are going to start raiding in. Maybe OmaR's in trouble as well. One or two, a third shot needed. No, the takeout burn damage is what kills him.
Now, that's a naked Brown Boots Blink Lion. I was about to say, damn, he already has a Blink.
Get those range creeps. Can't stop him. Ooh, Noob is going to get blasted down. Mikoto. Noob had been playing it, I think, how you're supposed to, which is cutting waves and such, but as soon as he shows up in the middle of the river, that is where Mikoto's in. Slow down that Drums of Slum. Welcome, Jabz. It's a Blink Dagger Diffusal Blade combo coming your way.
Here's a TP.
Oh, the Infest. No! The Decay finished him off. They will be able to get the support kill and the Tombstone and chase away these heroes, so TA2000 won't be a big save.
Yes, that's what 23 is looking for, because you're going to give up top tower during this move.
Oh, he's got Lasso. They'll get another one.
At least 23 gets a little more off of this rotation, as Malik will probably just punch the tier 1 to death.
Watch away. Might be able to get to it.
Just too good.
An Axe before he gets ganked.
OmaR looking to start this.
Oh yeah, he spotted right away. He realizes a bit too late.
Yeah, you got to respect some of the boar and hawk vision on this map right now. Do Quest want to commit for this?
Yeah, the TA2000's been pretty deep. They do manage to get the roar on the real one with the kisses following up, but they know the Primal Beast is coming, and he is dangerous. Ollie's already victim of that one. Pull back in with the vacuum. Jabz, let's see, he's going to fight around it. They have the Infest as well. A little bit of extra HP. Their drums are going out, and he's staying alive. They can't quite burst him through, and he's going to live through this one. Take down Quest. They lose 2 off of that one, and now they're going to lose TA2000 as well. He can't get away far enough. The Rod of Atos will help hunt him down. A 1 for 3
on your Primal to go for this Enchantress. Now you don't have enough burst in the tank. That's what I'm talking about. The EHP already from Talon is something you're going to have to worry about.
They thought they were going to get the burst, but it's Mikoto strikes immediately afterwards. The cookie on 2 lets the rest of Talon just swarm.
Very dangerous fight, that's how I'll phrase it, because there's back turnaround, there's a tombstone that might be very deep.
That during the range.
Request is pretty
good. Is he going to lose his agents here? He's going to try and get out. The creep. It's the creep.
So
Q failing his initiation. Ollie trying to go in and help out the Lifestealer. Now he comes back on a second life, immediately pop the BKB. This is that big item.
This is not good for Talon.
Just run away with it.
Yeah, you need to get the hell out. There is still BKB's up for Quest.
They're going to use the Primal War, turn around on Noob. Big burst damage. They almost have it, but no, the cookie. It was a little bit shy. He gets off the BKB, and now he charges right on through back to his base.
guess sustain and the HP for Talon's gonna, because your initiation is significantly stronger here. Especially if it doesn't go on a creep.
You got a siege wagon. They're going to go for it. Got the lasso on a TA-2000, but he got picked up with grab ally. They got the vacuum. 3-man vacuum back into the wall. Right setup with Noob. Getting the poker on and jamming that damage straight into Talon. All he's limping away. 23 still good to go with this BKB, though, when he lays into the darks here. He's now dead. They're going to have to use more buybacks potentially, as the initiation was great for Quest, but again, the health and sustain allows Talon to push through anyway.
And they just sit in the middle of all.
2 for second Roshan. Talon want to keep this momentum up. Quest trying to deter it by getting into his position first, but they're going to get caught. OmaR defends himself. No BKB. You're right with the Bat Rider. Q may be paying for it. The Finger of Death finishes him off. They do get the Primal War onto the Primal Beast, and OmaR's going to die for the Life Stealer's damage. Oh, he's going to be chased down by Noob. It's having a hard time being able to verse these heroes down. There goes the Infest. Again, the sustain is just out of control. They quickly deal with the Tombstone and focus down the dead zombie man. He's just going to have to give up this lane. It's hard not to fight. Swinging without the wall seems madness. I mean, just getting a Life Stealer illusion, getting Radiance for yourself. Just pretty good.
And they found the Phantom Lancer.
TA-2000 gets caught. Could it be chased with the cookie? The Pulverize jump in, but immediately the Primal Beast managed to get the roar off. Phantom Lancer's in deep, but just has to commit at this point in time. Oh, but the AoE damage is going to start raiding in with the kisses. TA-2000 is going to be first one down. Noob trying to stop the kisses, but cannot save his carry or himself. Another cookie put the Undying down. 3 dead on the side of Quest. They do have buybacks, but Talon are just going to take everything from Quest right here, right now.
I mean, they're going to see some ults, but I don't think they care. They feed a cheese to 23 to get him back to full. And man, the itemization here paying off in spades as Talon just jammed that timing straight into Quest base. Sure, you have a Phantom Lancer to defend your high ground. There's not going to be much high ground left by the time you can get in here.
Look at Jabz putting himself on the front line. Malik desperately trying to catch some heroes here. Managed to get a 2-man vacuum. They do manage to kill on Mikoto. Good kill. Now the Pulverize on a Life Stealer who's trying to have health. But look at that. A static charge. A charge. This man is a one-man electronic dance festival. He's just jamming it straight to Quest, and they can't stop him. Meanwhile, 23 still lost that second life. These 2 cores just seem to be unkillable. Lasso pull back, but once again, the Undying able to counter that with a grab ally. But what about Jabz? TA-2000 just keeps on running into this brick wall. Can't stop him.
Why? Why is he still trying to run into it is the bigger question. You gotta kite this hero out. He's back in on top. Finally, the Hex comes through. Can they bail him out? Infest.
Oh, the commit, the Infest is gonna give a little bit of heal, but it's not quite enough. But it does put 23 in a position to maybe finish off Malik. Go for more. OmaR's a little bit low. Fortunately, force down gets him out. 23. Now
Their ult off first. Jump means everything right now. Kiss is gonna zone to allow a board to hit the racks. I don't know if this is the most efficient use of it here.
Radiant's middle.
TA-2000 finish.
Tells out, managed to get the hangs onto the Beastmaster. Do they follow that up?
The real
dive for it. The lasso on the real TA-2000. The Pulverize going onto the Beastmaster. They're going to focus him down. Jabz is dead. He goes down, and now Noob. He starts putting on some serious AoE damage. There's still 23 to deal with. Good force step up to the high ground. Beautiful stuff from OmaR. 23 is left with nothing to hit while TA-2000 is going to town.
They're in trouble.
Go chase after Mikoto. They know they have to get out of here. BKB, Glimmer Cape, Silver Edge, all to disengage, and ultimately Quest. They missed on an objective, but it might be the wrong one. The Glyph is going to go out and TP back from Malik. I mean, you have Rage to hold this alone.
You definitely commit here if you're Talon. This should be Megas for sure.
Wall goes down. He can't stop it. That is going to be Megas and a TP away from Talon. Have the Aegis. Have the Refresher. Have the cheese. Have everything you want. We're going to get a much bigger prize out of this one. Still going to fight a little bit as it is going to be Quest kind of delayed as they get
back. Double Shivas, Greaves. That is a very strong single team right there off that shard.
He's gonna be caught. Lasso with the Life Stealer. A nullifier on it means Noob can't even jump. Might be able to find the real one. They've done a great job before. Mostly Q with the lasso. Time and time again has found the real PL.
Honestly, if I'm Jabz, I might just like roar an illusion or something to get the stacks. I don't know if I care about anything else.
He gets silenced.
He's gonna build him up here.
Wall's gonna be put on top of it. He activates the Bloodstone. Great vacuum. Putting some heroes together. The stun is put onto the real PL with a buyback now from Noob. He's gonna pause it. It's back. With a beautiful combination. Followed up by Noob. and all of Talon wiped out.
Sharpen my spear and I'm ready to go.
They really underestimated the power.
You just can't get out in time off the TP Rage. You could also have just waited for another lasso and start a fight off the lasso where it's more reliable.
100% Q. He's desperately trying to kill the creep wave.
What is happening right
range
now?
Creep is still going to be alive.
He's almost level 25. The high ground defense is formidable now on the side of Quest, as they got some big items to help them fight around these tier 4s. They will find OmaR with a lasso.
Yeah,
this is what you want to do.
That's going to be, I think, the hardest part for Quest here is they've shown they can win the team fights, but
Shard. So who wants this one? Is it Mikoto for double shredder?
Has fallen to the dark.
Find illusions.
smoke starts breaking.
Radiant are scanning.
See Quest not pushing past those tier 4s.
He kind of sees TA2000 here. You just have to keep in mind where this Undying is as well. Does he want the Phantom Lancer? That's another question.
Also, is he fast? Oh, the Hex on first.
That's
so what a beautiful vacuum. Now Delta, no, the Primal War comes in from Jabz. He refreshes. He's got a second one to go through. Who's he going to use it on? Looks like the Primal War a second time, but it gets put inside the Tombstone. Meanwhile, on the side, Malik, who acted the second wall vacuum in a tight little corridor, and now the monster jumps in. It's a monster mash. Noob jumps in and cleaves through 2. He's working for this one. He's got an Aegis, and he's going to rely upon it. He needs it, a second light to work with this. Jabz is going to try and help him out here, but Jabz, his second BKB, may not be able to stand up to this physical damage. They go for the Hex on to 23. Gets the range on Spellfire. OmaR is going to die. Turns around, pushes back TA2000, trying to get the focus, trying to get the light seal going. TA2000 may be too strong. They've got these coming in, a little bit control. That's going to be another light sealer. Mikoto comes back. Tier 4s are all gone. Jabz is fighting against all of these heroes with 23 and Ollie on the side. TA2000, it's a non-stop sustained battle that cannot seem to be won by Mikoto. That's sustained. They think they have one hit, but no! They lose the Primal Beast, and TA2000 has to buy back as well. Talon, they're going to try and push through, see if they can get these tiebacks out. TA2000, who's full health now. Malik fighting with the wall, needs another vacuum, needs to be able to stop 23 Savage, and vacuum goes out, but 23, he finishes off the darks here. 2 members left on the side of Quest, a throne that is low, now making 1 member left. TA2000 against 4, he cannot do it. There is not enough lances, not enough illusions to be able to put a stop to Talon, who will take game 1.
Oh, TA2 versus the world at the end, but the world crushes him.
Lycan, but Lycan is a countered hero in this game. So, and also
You can just all in him. You have a Shadow Demon who might also provide you a break mechanic in this game. A lot of things seem favorable for Quest if they get the gold going into that late game.
Getting first blood would be nice. The blood grenade is not quite enough, but OmaR does manage to snatch that first blood ever so barely. They trade out kills, but the big goal. So it is scary. It's just unlikely that it's going to be as strong. Once again, they did this last game. The Beastmaster ran the board down the river to deny one of the water runes, and they claimed the other one. Nice combo here. Spear into arrow. It's going to claim the life of Ollie. Gets off the tombstone, which will be farmed unless 23 can deny it. He does.
With this catapult wave on Mikoto, that sounds like the better option here.
He's going to get behind him here. Will the Talon supports get here in time? Arrow lands. Try and burst him. Looks like they got him. And they're going to be able to pump the damage into Q as well, who with the cogs may not be able to protect himself against the ranged heroes. OmaR strikes and gets a killing spree. Oh, he's going to get the Wisdom Rune away. Q has to steal this one because otherwise Ollie, he's going to have his stolen away by Kaori. He's going to die for it, but Q did manage to snatch away that Wisdom Rune, so they'll get the kill on the support who stole their Wisdom Rune, and their own support, he ends up dying as well. So, same situation on both sides here. Malik is already counter-rotated, and can protect heroes with the arena if need be.
Tunji's gonna commit.
He's gonna go for it. Kaori gets off the disruption. Bounce back by the Cogs. Body blocked by his own illusion. Oh, the arena barely catches him. Kaori playing along the edges here, and 23 can't get out. Stuck in this arena for a while. Will finally get away, but the shapeshift is now run out. He's gonna be caught up by Noob. Kisses raining in. Jabz trying to stop these heroes. They need to land the kisses. The bump back there of another round of Cogs, but the kisses don't land enough. Tombstone's gonna be placed inside of the pit here. They fight for it. They go inside the pit to clear out the tombstone, but a cookie lands onto two of them with the meteor hammer by the hero immediately. Jabz trying to stay alive. Asunder last second from here. TA2000. Oh, the spear plus damage from OmaR. It's gonna come out. They get that kill. Quest. They win this little skirmish in a big way.
That has to be one of the stranger 8-minute fights I've seen in Dota in recent memory, as Talon bring 5 heroes bottom, but they use the Ravage defensively early on, which I think really going to get Noob in very deep with this Arcane Moon.
Oh, he's going to be spotted. Oh, miscast on the disruption here. Oh, he's still dead.
Yeah, a little warm-up disruption. You know, sometimes you got to make sure the spell from Q. He's not found anything. They'll find a bottom that you can't hook here because leaps are up. He's 0-2-0, man. This is where Talon struggle when their two playmakers having a rough game.
They're really going to try for this one. They have to chain up the cookie and the Rod of Atos, and even then it's just barely enough. But they do manage to get it. A little bit yank on Malik. They have him under vision right now. He should be able to land this hook shot and get the kill. BKB is done. Is he going to get the kill on Q and get out?
Son.
He is.
That is perfect timing on the delivery there for Malik. His BKB just turns that gank around, and suddenly you're locked in his cage instead of him in yours. A lot of time wasted on that smoke move for Talon. I almost think they're at a point where you just gotta go into approach or something. Force Quest into you, where your big team fight ults can maybe win you that engagement.
Yeah, especially with the BKB on cooldown for the Mars.
Okay. Another decent pickoff on OmaR.
I mean that, like, with a hero that has such a high base attack damage, Malik going to be forced to use another BKB, and then once again, a gang turns around. He's going to get a kill on a support and then try and get out. Now, Q is here, so this time around they can punish him, perhaps. This Ravage is going to be put to use here with the kisses, and they will get that kill on Malik eventually. He's going to be saved by the disruption for a little bit, but eventually run down. Noob, okay, hook shot goes out onto Kaori. See if they can burst him down with the cookie arrow coming through. Doesn't land on anything. Pulverized though, grabs the wolf and beats him to death. TA2
really good on Quest.
23 going to be ganked with the shapeshift on cooldown. This is not good. They're going to TP in Jabz, but this damage comes way too quick and clean for Quest.
I mean, just, you know, these two wards on the dire side on the upper of the map and in their jungle, and they have one at the bottom. So if you push out deep with this Lycan or Snap, they're going to smoke and kill you. And these types of pick off. Pull this jungle back, the lane on top of it, and make a hero show from Talon bottom. The second that Tide shows bottom, all of a sudden Mikoto's left alone.
Oh, the hook shot a little bit off the mark because it's part of the Rod of Atos. Maybe for the best, though. They probably both would have died otherwise.
This is just really good map play for get rid of the reflection.
They somehow get past the Primal Beast.
And look at these wolves. These things do so much damage.
Yeah, they do.
Dead to wolves Atos.
He's literally just going to die to that. He's going to try and delay it. Disruption's going to go out. Noob trying to blink forward to catch up to the Snapfire. Slowed down by the Scotty, but an interception by Q. Good hook shot, but the supports are giving up their lives in order to make sure their cores can just get away from a fight. This is a high ground tombstone, and they still can't take it.
Don't feel like they have enough damage to punch through this bulwark. BKB Mars and the Scotty finished Terrorblade, man.
Malik is going to make sure the Q disruption, it'll be there.
A little self-dodge on the arrow.
Oh yeah, and they win a fight next to the Roshan pit. So that Roshan that we were kind of imploring.
Already level 15, so 300 HP Talon online. Suddenly this Terrorblade is 2700 HP with 2 lives. Axe is not a long way away for Noob here. We'll just start in on a
curious high ground push. Turn around Ravage with the kisses. Unfortunately, the meteor doesn't land. It would have been nice. Grab Ally's going to be able to pick up that Tidehunter, save him from the aggression of Malik. Q, hook shot barely off in time, and he's going to chip back away. But the Snapfire is left behind. The Pulverize goes to work from Noob. Malik is somehow still alive in this mess. He's not going to get out for sure, but it is concerning that Talon couldn't do the damage fast enough. It's not cog shame here.
Okay.
23 barely getting away. No, maybe not getting away. I thought he was going to run down. Oh, gets hit by the onslaught just in time. Disruption into arrow. Oh, the arrow didn't land. He's got a manta up in 2 seconds, but I think the purge has sealed his fate.
In the arena and the Ravage here.
Blink for blink for blink. Jabz, they'll catch him eventually here.
Little Sunder to heal himself up too. Why not? And they'll collect Ollie on the side as Malik is just
got BKB, so he's gonna have to kill Q to get out because the hook shot is up. So he's not gonna be able to get away from this one. Hook shot stalls him long enough for the kisses to land. He's gonna need every single one of them to hit. And it's not gonna all go for Malik while his BKB is on cooldown. This is a nice move. With the shapeshift activated, they're gonna try and pump in the damage. Can they get there fast? Oh, the Rod of Atos was still up. Okay, Mikoto held on to that one. Smart idea. That spotted the Moonlight Shadow from OmaR going off. So Talon, or maybe not, Jabz seems to be unaware. They're gonna be able to break up the BKB. He pops BKB, then he's open. He hits a Ravage on 3. Meteor Hammer trying to chain the lockdown, but it doesn't quite work. And they jump into the arena. They jump into a tombstone to try and stay alive, but Jabz, he walks through, but it's gonna be run down. Lucky, actually able to keep him alive. Somehow this is kind of going okay for the idea here.
It's got to be a steal. It's Jabz going in with Ravage trying to steal this Aegis away.
Oh, he's tiny, might be right here. It's very close. Ravage goes out. Oh, right, they died with TA2000. Very smart. So he popped the BKB to stop the stun of the Ravage. Immediately sundered Jabz, so he instantly died. And so they will collect everything from the pit, I believe, and they get to. And it's going to force a response from Talon. It could be. Immediately a BKB goes out. Pulverize trying to grab him. The onslaught through the cogs here. Noob is going to get some decent damage out from the Aghanim Scepter. Not enough to kill anybody. Oh, Malik actually jumping back on that one with TA2000 using the Thunder on it. Jabz bringing him low. The BKB goes off. Q jetpacking himself into a wall. Mikoto tried to stay alive off the tombstone, but couldn't make it out. 23, meanwhile, is the only healthy member. He's going for Noob right now, but the onslaught is going to start charging him away, and 23 cannot pursue. They're just hoping that they can keep this tier 3 alive, but with Mikoto gone, I believe TA2000 is just going to keep this pressure on.
He's just claiming souls right now. Even the Shadow Demon disrupt.
Oh, they're going to catch 23 as well. Work. Disruption, arrow, spear.
No save in sight if your Undying's not there with a tombstone. Got one last hurrah, it feels like. Top Wave is pushing in with double catapult, double Wolfful Talon, so if they manage to stall this fight or defend, they might actually
another Sunder that kills Jabz.
That is absolutely brutal here. TA2000 has had his number in these fights. It'll prompt the Jabz buyback. Still has Ravage up, no BKB, and your Lycan still out for 20.
Okay, hook shot. They're gonna go for it. Cogs pushing in. TA2000, seeing if they can kill him, take away his Aegis.
And he wants to die at this point.
Yep. And Malik is gonna be able to get a nice arena on 2 as the Terrorblade revives here. Immediately gonna be disarmed though. Noob blinking in, grabbing Mikoto. Mikoto can't afford another death. The Ravage going out. Tombstone save. Does manage to bail him out, but bailing out is a constant theme here for Talon. They may be able to survive through some of these engagements, but they've yet to be able to do any damage.
Big echo hit.
A Gleipnir on a Mirana. They are desperate for anything at this point. Meanwhile, the damage is always there. Malik, TA2000. They're both putting out in spades. 23 goes for a BKB. A desperate call, a desperate time for Talon, but they have lost this game too. We are going to a 3rd game in this series as Quest. They prove what all that group stage.
I favor Quest's lineup here.
Yeah, I agree with that. The Pango has the ability to dive. They don't have very good dive here.
Explain later, so we'll find out. For now, we have some honest Dota players who are going to try their best in this game 3 to clinch it out. As bounties get split, there's no first bloods, though TA2000's getting tossed around a little bit.
Yeah, toss him over to Jabz. Q's like, get this guy away from me. Attack damage. Advantage there that Mikoto is going to have to TP away. Power Rune is going to be secured.
You almost got lifted.
Yeah, OmaR showed up on the other side of things. Yeah, when you have a Timbersaw doing this well, you don't need to worry about the lane. Unfortunately,
Reconverge on TA2000 again. There's a lot of nuke damage with
they can get the toss back into Jabz, but they do have the Pango here. They're going to call in to see if they can kill the TV and trade out the Doom. They do not, and they lose 2 people for it. And Ollie is going to have to TP to mid.
Lane win and maybe some chrono kill that gets...
Man, they are really taunting Mikoto, but Malik is finally going to pay the price for it.
That's exactly what Talon
gives him back to him. Jabz is going to be chased down underneath the tier 2. Snapfire's going to make the rotation here. See if he can give him the cookie to get out. It does. And now, with the Scatterblast landing on so many heroes, might be able to get another one here. Kaori's going to TP out.
His presence felt in this game on both lanes. An offensive and a defensive play.
Oh, why? Noob being so low. This is perfect. He got the toss onto him, and they're going to be able to catch the Rubik. What a turn for Talon.
And the teleport.
A pretty big difference in its net worth.
And now you can just TP Mikoto back here when the chrono's up and lay in the damage.
Okay, we do have Mikoto who's going to be here with some magic damage, and it'll be just enough.
2 more int as well.
Yeah, these heroes do not.
Which again, I personally just don't like Pango in this position. I think
a lot of those avalanche, not enough damage. Kaori's going to live. He's got his level 6. Mikoto, okay, he does manage to get the kill on Kaori. He's obviously dead. Does mean he with that spell usage, because if they do it again, then they know TA2000 is just going to take another tower off of them. Malik, he's dying a lot so far, and he's going to be caught again by another Talon rotation. They are not letting this Timbersaw get away with the game. Smokes here early. Now Quest, you have Kaori, who's going to be sitting here tanking the gank. Very clearly dying for it. Another bit of intelligence for Ollie. He's up to 14.
For that. Start on Jabz.
On the Jabz. Tombstone's going to be laid up, but the immediate Doom Hurricane back into the Avalanche. Very nice setup. If he gets the toss back, surely they've got this kill. And maybe even trade off, though. Jump in from 23. Gets hit by the telekinesis toss back, but it doesn't matter. With the pickup on the Pango, having the numbers advantage, and they could be very bad for Quest.
I don't think Quest know they're back here. T2000 is just going to run into Q.
They spot each other. Whoa, Q, reaction, a little bit late. They go for the Undying instead. Quest are now going to TP in. Global Sound's going to be used. 23 bouncing around there. Glimmer Cape trying to stall. He's actually going to be okay. And 23 is running trouble. Oh, we got off the time walk. Just barely in time. Noob is now going to chase after. See if he can get the Rolling Thunder. Burst down Jabz. Gives him a cookie. Turns around. Tries to go for the Doom. Misses. Now Chronosphere. Where's the kisses? It's lined up to be able to go for the Rubik. Maybe the kill on the Undying as well with the toss up in the air. They will just barely finish him off with the damage over time. Now the Terror Blade is also caught, but he can't commit. They don't have the mana, first of all, Mikoto, and the fear hanging around here, though. They're not careful. Sunder, nice catch. TA2000 will make a fast kill out of that one. And Talon, that was a very important fight for them to win.
And the Snapfire can stand their ground, not take as much damage from this Timbersaw. Maybe you can man up for a Tombstone kill.
Oh! And he's room. He ran through a Ward Sentry. That is so unfortunate.
Any point with the global, there's not much to stop it unless there's the utility behind it.
Break on OmaR. Gets out the Glimmer, but they have the dust for him. He will be killed. So Talons are working towards their big BKB timings, which was very important for them in game 2. They're going to try and lead off here. Noob going for the Blink Rolling Thunder. It's Mikoto once, bounces a second time, but the BKB goes on. Jabz actually went in, goes for the Doom, hits him with the stun after the Manta. Now he still has the vision to be able to keep up with the Terror Blade, but he gives up on that kill. He's kicked the Terror Blade out of the fight. They want to go for Noob now, who with the Shield Rune was doing okay, but now he's being Sphere not disarmed. But it doesn't matter. They've got the kisses. Malik with his own BKB doesn't worry about the kisses, but he is worried about the physical damage put out. Jump back in from Q, but they're resetting. They don't want to keep this fight going. Now that the Doom has
cooldowns, they know what their ults are supposed to do, and if they're not there,
they paid off. They can get it. Noob does have a BKB, though. So, a bit of an overestimation there about their abilities. Force that TP out. Oh, is he away? No, good. OmaR does TP in just in time. That would be have control of the Roshan pit. Start doing it now with Noob. Very aggressively positioned out there to be able to intercept. He's going to smoke behind him. Q just blindly jumping into that high ground is going to be bursted almost immediately, but it gets forced back down, and he cuts the tree that Malik was looking to timber chain to. They're not able to pursue, while Noob had already used the Rolling Thunder. If he gets doomed here, could be trouble, but they're going to hold off on it. 23 not too worried. He's going to pop his BKB, try and keep up. The Doom is going to be put to use here with Global Silence as well. And it looks like he's going to fall. The Undying can't get anything off because the Global Silence is covering him. They finish him off with the toss. Malik still chasing. Immediate buyback from the Pangolier on a second life with no Doom, but still a Chronosphere and still a
Level 20 Talon.
They got
a
it back
chrono
here
attack
fast,
speed.
though. They started pushing into mid lane. They're a ways away on their Faceless Void.
That was a risky show. You just let Quest walk back in the pit. Okay, they're gonna kiss us to stall this out.
Yeah, now it means you don't have Chronosphere Kisses as a combo. Gleipnir going to be used on Malik, and he doesn't have BKB, remember. Oh, no.
Another sacrificial buy.
Pushed out 2 teams,
This is
and
so
now the Faceless
expensive.
Void is here. He can get inside this pit if he wants to. He sees the Roshan's low. They're going to play for time here. See if they can catch it as the Roshan is going down. TA2000 still inside. They jump in. Gleipnir gets a little bit more. 23 sets it up. The guys by the Rolling Thunder. He's jumped up and he's dead. Now this thing is going to fall as well. Oh, what a disaster for Talon. It could have been the game-winning move, but it turns into ash in their mouth as they thought they had the...
Is about as good as it's going to get here for Quest execution-wise, and now they're going to go straight into the high ground with Aegis Cheese. They are rewarded for their boldness in these buybacks.
Perfect play. They're going to try and catch more. Beautiful stolen avalanche. Let's OmaR get a free pick onto the silencer. And now Jabz is in a curious position.
Yeah, Glyph already forced out. You got to remember, there's still Chrono up here. And I mean, that's Shredder's duty right there. But that means Mikoto has to walk up.
And it's Garrett Q trying to go for the toss back. Oh, the Chronosphere.
The back line.
On the side. The back line is going to get dissipated here. Can the Terrorblade push through anyway? Looks like they only managed to kill the one support here. TA2000 gets off the Sunder. Perfect timing from him while Noob jumps in, looking to finish off Q. And he should be able to get it too, but it does mean he's in committed deep. Pops BKB. He immediately fights the Faceless Void while Jabz is still going for it. Kaori and TA2000 are low. They start backing up with the buybacks being used. Q's going to make sure they can't get away. A toss up in the air will help finish off the Pangolier. Will Kaori TP away successfully. If all they give up is Noob,
Will they fight
that's not so bad. Only first step. Ooh, he's good.
Burns.
I think you could say it's worth it for Talon if they did something during this timing of the dieback of the Pango. But instead of getting something done, they're the ones who get picked off. Jabz gets caught by TA2000's bold move as he uses his Silver Edge and meta to be able to get a pick off. Now pick off on mid as Kaori's going to die there.
Dyer's
Might
middle
prevent
tower
question.
He's going to get in range of somebody here, surely. Q right on top of him. Only has a 4 staff to play with here. That surely is not going to be enough.
Another big pick off on the ball.
Almost in there. With level 20 talent, Mikoto almost just one-shot Malik. But it wasn't enough. Now he needs to try and get away. Malik, confident they can catch up. BKB goes off. Another little shredder. That's danger.
Yeah, he's TPing out.
Look at both. Yeah.
Everybody's
Mikoto. Smoke moves. Talon.
Who's flanking who
Are they
now?
going to expect this? Quest have left their high ground
Mikoto.
or doing the wrap
This
around.
is
Mikoto
so
is a big
dangerous.
target. They tried to grab him. A blink telekinesis goes awry. Q now intercept. Big avalanche hits on 2. They're going to chase after Mikoto. He uses BKB. Rolling down a lot of initiations. Global sounds being used. Uh-oh. 23. Time walk gets off. Now we got the Chronosphere on to 2 with the kisses going in. The damage. Range of being able to get the first. The damage. 2000. He has a chance. Oh, look. It's not going to be enough. A stolen 2 goes out, but they lost TA2000. He buys back immediately. He's going to try and get to this fight as quick as he can. They don't want to let Mikoto lead. They cannot let him get out alive. And they've got him, I think. Aside the fight, he turns around, finishes off OmaR before he falls.
23 TP'd out, and meanwhile, Jabz has doomed himself as the terribly returns.
Oh, Q! Oh, the reflection finishes him off. Q! He tried to save Jab's life, but he might have just given up his own life. TA2000, a TPN. Jabz boxing in. Q getting a little bit too close. He almost getting caught aside. He's in trouble. He gets burned down. 23 trying to fight without his Chronosphere here. This is heavy commitment for Talon, and they go for their team fight spells as they overestimated themselves in this fight. Kaori trying to chase after him. Talon desperate to be able to keep these heroes at bay. Malik and Kaori just looking for the little bit of slow that allows them to catch up. But are they going to be able to get there? Kaori, he gets that one hit. I tossed away, but no, he tossed away at 23, and 23 time walked into the enemy, so it just means he got pushed into Quest. Now a dive back.
I'm going in and refresher for Jabz. He has another Doom. In fact, he has 2.
1 more second. He needs the vision. He needs the detection. He gets it off now. But he might be too far away because
23
back here. He pops a reflection. Second Doom going to be put to use. Maybe a toss back could be crucial here. Q, a toss straight up in the air. 23's just trying to get on top of him. A stun comes down with that Centaur. They get on top of him with the Doom and the Global South. They'll make sure there is no saves from this Undying. Now Noob rolling Thunder in. He's going to try and get what kills, but no, the blink away just in time. They can't. They have to get something out of this. Otherwise, their carry is dead. Nothing on the return, and Noob now trying to pull out. Malik's back into play. BKB inside the bike, trying to burst him, and he's got him.
No buy
Now dead, trading out carries, and Malik looking for more.
No Terrorblade for 90, but they're...
We're the Mindbreaker.
Yeah, he's behind the meta. What are you doing, son?
I kind of feel like he doesn't need more damage. It's just, do you land the chrono or do you not?
Well, you are asking that as if maybe he had a choice, and maybe he did not.
Maybe he didn't, yeah, maybe he didn't have the next one. Oh, it's four snaps, Cookie, all getting
He goes
away.
back in.
Noob, oh, the Chronosphere. It catches a lot of heroes. Is this enough? Tombstone's in, 2000, they got him inside the Undying Tombstone, but a second Chronosphere. They heal up with the Tombstone. They break him out. They're kill him, he's dead. He's gonna buy back immediately. They're gonna turn on to Malik, who's now gonna be doomed up as well. If they get 2 cores out of this, 2 buybacks out of this, it's going to feel very, very good. They've got him killed. OmaR as well as Kaori are both backing away. Talon know they need to reset though.
And then 23 goes straight back in and double chrono. Sure, you have a grab ally, but he's grabbing him straight back out here. Choice here if you're TA 2000, right? You can't just wait this Aegis out even though you don't have buyback.
They really want to stall this without having to jump in for a team fight without Chronosphere. Quest, 1 creep wave down, another one pushing forward, another round of illusions. They know they kind of have to force this. But who's going to be the Doom? Into the AoE Doom. Can they bail him out?
Oh,
Where's
damage.
the Tombstone? They can't. The damage is too fast. Now the meta's going to be on cooldown. He comes back into the second life. They have to bail him out. They have to get in there and save their Terrorblade. Force that, trying to get him away.
He's got
the Doom is a problem. A second one coming out. And the Terrorblade put into the Tombstone. Tombstone, they got to focus it, but they don't have the low shredder. The Tombstone's going to keep him alive. Talon's trying to walk away. He got back in. He was in an all Chronosphere. ID popped out of the Doom. And that second Doom now for Jabz, but it did not even need it. The damage is overwhelming from the little shredder. Shotgun blast at the face of Quest, and they are knocking him out. And another round going into Malik. He's going to die as well. 2 heroes dead with no buybacks.
And you have a stolen seed shot on OmaR, not the spell he was looking for. That's all he found from the Doom.
They need Noob to kill this creep wave because OmaR's catching the next one. Talon maybe playing against time here. The backdoor protection can go back up.
Creeps are gone.
They are gone. Talon working their way through a second tier 4.
Crit.
Tier 4's down.
I don't
now
think
through the
backdoor
throne.
matters.
Backdoor protection. It won't even protect against this kind of damage. Talon will get their first upper bracket victory of the tournament and